How's work?
How do you think it is? With COVID, I'm tired of being pent up, cooped up. My kids are going nuts. And now I hear that the company is calling us all back to campus, which is a good thing. But then I heard they're going to try some hybrid work arrangement. You ask how work is? It's up in the air, and I'm stressed.
That's Mario Tamayo, and I'm Bob Nelson, president of Nelson Motivation, Inc. In my 40-year career of looking at employee wellness in the workplace, I've learned that it's a very personal thing, and it requires those around people to be personal as well. I'd advocate 5 specific behaviors that help people better connect with those they work with and deal with in life. Those are to listen, to ask, to thank, to support, and to have fun. Listen. Stephen Covey, best-selling author of The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, advocated seeking to understand before you seek to be understood. It's brilliant advice because it puts the focus on the other person. If you do that genuinely, you help give the person empathy, you help show them that you really care, and you're better able to both help them and respond in effective ways. It's simple to do, but critical to do with those that we work with on a daily basis. One of the best ways to listen is to ask people questions. That's our second behavior.
Asking others questions gives them a great opportunity to share their thoughts and their feelings. For example, you seem quieter than usual. Are you okay? Or the team tells me they're under a great amount of stress. How are you handling it? These can serve as icebreakers to discuss deeper concerns and problems that are bothering the other person. It reminds me of a story. One time, Ken Blanchard and I were leaving a conference center to go to the airport. And we got into the cab. Ken starts asking the driver a question. And then the cab driver answers. Ken just listens. And he kept asking questions and listening for our entire trip back to the airport. When we get to the airport, Ken's the first one out of the cab. The driver turns to me and he says, "Hey, that guy, he's a great guy. He's one hell of a guy. What a conversationalist." And all Ken did was just ask and listen. Now, the third behavior is to thank.
I did my doctoral dissertation on the simple topic of thanking people at work and why it's so critical to do. Often called the greatest management principle in the world, it only takes a moment to thank someone. And in so doing, you both give them valuable feedback that they need of what they did well, plus a feeling of having accomplished, of having achieved, of having had a good day. This is critical for people to do. Certainly every manager and every coworker can do this with those they work with. When you see something, say something positive about what was done and the value it has to you. And that takes us to support.
What we mean by that is to look for ways to help other people to cope. It could be something as simple as volunteering to help that person with a work assignment. It might be running an errand for them, or even as simple as just getting them a cup of coffee. The simplest gestures can get you some great results when it's done at the right times. So it reminds me of the story of Bob Small. Bob was a VP of resort experiences for the Walt Disney World Company in Florida. And what he would do is every Christmas Eve, he would go in to the laundry area and help the housekeeping staff to do the laundry and fold and all that kind of thing. And it really, really got his staff excited and thankful with a lot of gratitude because he was spending the time there just as they were. And as Bob said, he goes, "Look, if they've got to be here Christmas Eve, I'm going to be there too." So the last behavior is to have fun.
I've found that common sense is not common practice in the workplace. Voltaire said that in the 17th century, and it's true today as well. We need to have fun at work, and it's easy to do that in our own tasks, in working with others as being part of a group, or even as part of the organization to get things going that inspire people to enjoy what they're doing, who they're doing it with, and who they're doing it for. You can tell someone a joke. You can pass on an Instagram photo. You can take them out to lunch. You can even wear a costume. There's no barriers to what things you can do to stir up the fun and energy at work. Test it out, experiment, and see what sticks.
Those are the 5 behaviors. The first is to listen. The second is to ask. The third is to thank. The fourth is to support. And the fifth is to have fun. And boy, do we need that now more than ever. Now, when we do all of this, we're more likely to have a better connected community at work where people feel more recognized, respected, and valued, so they have a more positive outlook and experience less stress.
If you want more examples of these type of behaviors and what they actually look like in practice from companies across the country, we pulled together a valuable resource called Work Made Fun Gets Done.